Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Teaching in Room 9. I'm Mrs. Forth from the Rockwood School District. It's our last day of Beach Week. It's been such a fun week celebrating all things beachy. That's right. And here with me, we've been reading books about the beach and really thinking about how we can take care of the beach, even if we don't live there. We can do our part by recycling, be careful of how much trash we make and where we put our trash. We also read a funny story about the sandcastle contest. And then Scaredy Squirrel at the beach. Story about little squirrel here who was nervous to go to the beach. And I was thinking, because two of our stories had to actually do with the sandcastle, maybe we could write today. If you were with me last week, we started talking about how in the summer it's important to be writers and readers. And sometimes we do such a great job of picking up books and going to the library or reading with our grown-ups at home, we forget that we're writers too. So I made a challenge to you to become writers all summer long. Keep a journal, write letters, write stories, all the things. So I thought, well, if I'm going to ask you to do that, I should do that with you. So each week, you're going to find that we're going to spend one of our days together being writers. And how about if we write how to build a sandcastle? You like that idea? Awesome. And some of us maybe have made lots of sandcastles. Some of us might not have ever made one. Maybe we've read about them. Together, we can use our brains and write this piece of writing together. So how to build a sandcastle. How to writing is called procedural writing. Can you say that big word? Procedural writing. That's right. There's a few things about procedural writing that I want you to know before we jump in and actually do our writing. So procedural writing tells how to do something. You might write how to tie a shoe, how to walk a dog. Oh, you wrote how-to books at school. Great. Tell me what you wrote about. How to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Yeah. How to make friends. These are all great ideas. You can write all kinds of how-to books, right? So procedural writing tells how to do something. In procedural writing, you always want to include materials. You need to let your reader know what they're going to need and step-by-step directions, like step 1, step 2. Will that remind you of something in Scaredy Squirrel? Well, let me check back in the book. Yeah. So there were steps. Okay, let's see. Here I go. You are absolutely correct. Do you want to see it? Okay, I'm going to share my screen with you so you can really get an up-close look. Look at this. That's right. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Yeah, Scaredy was teaching us how to make a beach, our own private beach at home, right? That's exactly right. Way to remember that, readers. Air high five. That's right. Okay, so you need to have step-by-step instructions telling you exactly how to do it. And one other thing that I really like to add to my procedural writing is warnings and tips. Yeah, I like to give my reader warnings and tips of what might happen. So we've got procedural writing tells how to do something. You want to include materials and step-by-step directions and include some warnings and tips. So now that we know what procedural writing looks like, do you think we can write all about how to build a sandcastle? All right, let's practice it first. Did you know that writers often don't just jump to their pen and their paper and start writing? They think about it and they rehearse it. To rehearse it is to practice it. So they practice it. So let's think, well, what materials would we need? Yeah, we definitely would need sand. So you could do it at the beach or possibly a sandbox. Yes. Okay, so you would need sand. What else? A bucket. Yes, thank you for reminding me. You must have built a sandcastle before. Okay, so a bucket and shovel. Water. Yeah, those are all things you need. Are there other things? You like to decorate with seashells. So can we put like decorations like seashells or buttons? Because what if we're building this in our backyard sandbox or at the park? We don't have seashells. Yeah, you could use rocks or sticks. So things to decorate. And maybe we could list seashells or rocks or buttons or anything, right? You guys, this is going to be great. I'm so excited about it. Okay, so we know the materials. And what was that also we had to do in procedural writing? Yes, tell step by step. So what's the first thing you would do? You might want to close your eyes and kind of visualize, what would I do? You make a flat space. Oh, very smart thinking. So make a flat space. Yeah, because if the sand's all bumpy, when you try to build it, it would probably topple over. Yeah. Okay, so make a flat space. Okay. And then fill a bucket with sand. Oh, so it can't just be dry sand. It has to be kind of wet sand. That's what helps it stick together. That would be an important fact to tell our readers. Like it needs to be wet sand. That's a good tip. Okay, so fill the bucket with sand. You need wet sand so it sticks together. Okay, so make a flat space, fill a bucket with wet sand. You need it so it sticks together. Okay, then what? Turn the bucket upside down. Lift the bucket. Yeah, and it stays in one piece. Then what? Repeat and build the sandcastle of your dreams. Oh, I love that. Dreams. I wish I could sing coming out of the paper. Okay, I think that we're kind of ready to start writing. What do you think? All right, let's do it. All right, I'm going to start with the title. What's the title of our procedural writing? How to build a sandcastle. Okay. How to build a sandcastle. How to build a sand castle. I have a book here that I'm going to use to help me spell. Do you ever use things to help you as a speller? Yeah, that's totally okay. A sand castle. Yeah, they would need lots of buckets for this one. How to build a sand castle by Mrs. Forth's Teaching in Room 9 Friends. Yeah, because we're writing this together. I can't take all the credit. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe to start with the materials list at the top. I'm going to change colors. Fancy this up a little bit. Materials list at the top. Okay, materials. You need. Okay, what were those things again? Yeah, bucket. Should I just write the word or should I do a picture and the word? What are you thinking? Do a picture and the word? Okay, so draw a bucket. Oof, okay, really challenging me. You can draw one in the air or on a table or the carpet, the floor underneath you with your finger while I draw it on the paper. That way we're kind of doing it together. Okay, so a bucket, have a circle. Okay, I'm going to label this bucket. Okay, what else? Besides a bucket, shade this in. A shovel. Okay. Couldn't do this without you. Shovel. How's that? Does that look like a shovel? Thanks. You make me feel confident. Shovel. What else? Sand, for sure. Yeah, really hard to do without the sand. Let's see if this shows up. I'm going to do lots of little dots. Can you see that? Yes? Okay. Dot, 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 dot. fun to even say as I do it. Are you doing that? Dot, 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 dot. Sand. Water. That's right. We definitely need some water. Water. I'm just going to do like this because the water could come from the ocean or a river, lake, your hose. So I'm just going to show water, and then maybe we can tell our readers you can get water from anywhere. And then things to decorate. I'm still undecided on that. I wonder if it should be like a tip at the end. Like you might decorate with seashells or rocks or sticks. You want to save it? Okay. What I do want to do is draw a box around our materials list, so it really stands out. What do you think? Okay. So we said make a flat area, fill your bucket, and we gave the tip about wet sand, turn over the bucket, keep building. Okay, so we need 4 things. I think I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you see how I'm really thinking and planning as a writer? How do I want this to look? Yeah, what do you think? Should I do 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes or 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4 down the side? Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. For our 4 steps, I'm also going to number them 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, what was step 1 again? Make a flat spot on the sand. Okay. Make a flat spot on the sand. Okay, so I'm gonna like make it nice and flat. Maybe all my dot, 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 dot again, right? Great, okay. Then what do? Fill the bucket with sand. Fill the bucket with sand. My bucket and put my sand in it. It does need to be wet sand. I definitely want to tell my reader that. So here are some ways that we can add tips and warnings. Watch out, be careful, you might, you need, be sure to use wet sand so it stays together. Okay, be sure to use wet sand so it stays together. Okay, then what? Turn the bucket over. Like right now, I'm going to show my bucket upside down and then on my sand. Turn the bucket over. Be gentle and pull the bucket up. Pull the bucket up. That was a tip. Be gentle. And what's the last thing? Keep building. That's right. Keep building until, what was that you said again? Oh yeah, you have the sandcastle of your dreams. You have the sandcastle of your dreams. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and finish that up. And I think I'm going to give this to my cousins who are going to the beach next week. Remember, you're writers. You're always writers. So if there's something you know how to do, you can write procedural writing, telling somebody all about how to do something. And make sure you're sharing all your wonderful writing with us because we all want to see what you're up to this summer. Bye, readers and writers. Off you go.
Whoo-wee, friends. It is seriously getting toasty out here. I better put on a little more of this sunscreen, or as Mr. Wright likes to call it, sunblock. I guess it makes sense. It's supposed to block the sun, but what do you guys call it? Sunscreen or sunblock? Oh, you're right. Let's do a little brain break with it. Okay, so if I say sunscreen, I want you to stand up and jog in place. Okay? If I say sunblock, I want you to block. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Sunscreen. Sunblock. Sunblock. Keep going. Sunscreen. Sunblock. Sunscreen. Sunblock. Sunscreen. Sunblock. Oh. Whew. I got my heart rate going on that one. Okay, do one stretch up. Try and touch the sun. And stretch. Awesome job. Okay. Now, I left off with you yesterday. We were solving from the unknown in any position. And it's rather challenging, right? But we were up for the challenge. And yesterday I left you to try and do these 3 problems on your own, to try and solve for them. So if you did that, go ahead and whip that paper out. And let me get my handy dandy beach towel all set up here. Okay. Yes. Okay. Then we are going to try to solve for, or to check your answers, I should say. Check them. Let me move this down just a little. Okay, so we're going to check our answers. Okay, first we have 5 plus blank equals 10. Yeah, I had a feeling some of you would be like, I know it. Because you know your facts and you know your combinations of 10, don't you? You do, right? So you have 5, and then 5 more makes 10. Amazing. So we know that the unknown in this one is 5. 5 and 5 makes 10. Okay? Okay, now up here. Whoa, 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 whoa. We have not seen one of these yet. The unknown is the first number. So now we have something plus 9 equals 13. Something plus 9 equals 13. How could we solve this? Oh, that is a great idea. Okay, let's start. Let's just put out 13 seashells, okay? 1, like my beach towel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now they're getting smaller again. 10, 11, 12, and look how this one, 13. Okay, I have 13 seashells out, and we know because 13 is on the other side of the equal sign. And remember, equal means both sides are balanced. It means the same as, right? So something plus 9 is the same as 13. Okay, so I have the whole here. I think you're right. I think I should split this in to the parts. 9 and the other part, right? Yeah, okay, because I know 9 is one part, and I can't go wrong here because I have the whole. Let me even double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, I have the whole. So I'm going to split this into 9, which I know for sure is one part, and then however many are in the other group is the other part. Okay? Okay, here we go. So all 13 are right here, the whole. Now I'm going to move 9 of them, which is one of the parts, to this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I have 9 as one part over here. Then, can you see how many I have left in the other part? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Amazing. So we just figured out that 4 and 9 make 13. 4 plus 9 equals 13. I could also read this as 4 and 9 is the same as 13. Whoa. Okay? Whew, awesome. So we have our 13 seashells right back here, and let's go to the next one to try and solve it. This one says 14 take away blank equals 8. How could I solve this one? 14 take away blank equals 8. You're right. Genius. Yeah, related facts, people. You're so smart. So instead of doing 14 take away blank, I could figure out 14 take away 8 and what that equals. And because I know that facts are related, if I can figure out 14 take away 8, then I can figure out 14 take away something equals 8. Good job. Okay, now I'm going to build 14 with my seashells. Okay, I have 13. Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, need to add one more, and that makes 14 seashells. Okay, so I have 14 here, and I'm going to take away 8. Okay, here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, done, right? Oh, I know. Okay, let's count how many are left. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. So, if I know that 14 take away 8 equals 6, what's my answer for this missing unknown number? Yes! 14 take away 6 equals 8. Beautiful job, friends. Okay. Now, we got to talk about this equal sign, okay? Are you ready to talk about the equal sign? Okay, I hope so, because the equal sign can get a little confusing at times. And I'm here to help fix this confusion, okay? So, if I give you, I don't know, let me move this forward a little. If I give you a challenging problem, okay, and it might look something like this. What do you think about that? Oh man, what I wrote this in. It says 1 plus 2 equals 2 plus 1. What? 1 plus 2 equals 2 plus 1. It is true. It's true. Okay? Because, remember, this can be written like this. This is like early algebra. You guys are so smart. The equal sign is, remember, it's like a balance. So whatever I have on this side, okay, this is my balance right here. Okay, whatever I have on this side has to be the same as this side. Okay, so if I have 1 plus 2, that's 3, then I have to have over here something else that equals 3. So I could have 2 plus 1, that also equals 3. But I could have 1 plus 2 equals 0 plus 3. Is that true? Yeah, because if this is a balance, 1 and 2 makes 3, 0 plus 3 equals 3. Okay, we're running out of time for today. So next time that we do addition and subtraction within 10 and 20, we're gonna talk some more about the balance equations. But I just want you to remember, anytime you see that equal sign, it is saying equals, but what it really is saying is we balance each other. We literally equal each other out, okay? This side is the same as this side, right? I have 5 fingers on this side and I have 5 fingers on this side, so they're balanced, okay? All right, I will see you next week. You never know what could happen on summer camp with Teaching in Room 9. Bye.
Teaching in Room 9 is made possible with support of Bank of America, Dana Brown Charitable Trust, Emerson, and viewers like you.